Hi folks, T-Witty here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout. There's a reasonable chance this is the finale. I don't quite know exactly how long the Cathedral is going to take, but it is the last thing to do. So let's check it out. So, interestingly, it's not advisable to just kill all of the cultists here. Glad to meet you. Let's get it on. What in the hell do you want? To find out what's happening around here. Do you always ask stupid questions, loser? Who's in charge here? It sure as hell ain't you, punk. Where might I meet this master? In hell, loser. You see a zombie. Hello, friend. It is good to see you. Put down your weapon. You are among friends here. Sorry, it's been a tough week. So what can you tell me about this place? Have you never been to the Cathedral before? This is a place of peace and unity. This is a place where differences are forgotten and we seek a future of unity and prosperity for all. A future where the horrors that our ancestors inflicted on us can never happen again. And how do we achieve this perfect utopia? We must submit to the Master and the Holy Flame. When we have proven ourselves, we shall become baptized and closer to God. When all have been baptized, we shall be as one, a unity under the Master. Tell me more about this baptism. The baptism will change us all and bring our physical forms closer to God's own image. When we have all become God, all our differences will disappear so we can have peace and unity at last, and there will never be war or destruction again. That sounds like he's going to dump everybody in the FEV2 virus. Of course he won't. He's the Master. He would never do that to his disciples. It is his holy power through baptism and the holy flame that will transform us. The virus is an evil of the old time, which I'm sure will be cleansed. Hey, haven't I heard about you? You've killed all sorts of shit, haven't you? What brings you here? I heard about some strange stuff happening here. What's going on? We're getting ready for war. We're going to save the world so we can fill it with all of this peace and unity bullshit. War? Where's the first move? I hear we're moving north, or planning to move north soon. They don't tell us much except all the usual bullshit. But what are we doing talking about this out in the open? You must be nuts. Hello, friend. The Master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you? Go ahead. There was once a man who was so full of hate that he nearly died, but now, praise the Master, praise the Holy Flame, praise the Vineyard of Life. Whee! Alright, so they all have unique dialogue, which is interesting to me. Where might I meet this Master? The Master looks above, the Master sits below. Watch the peace and the unity grow. Hello. Hello, kid. Can you tell me what this place is about? This is the Cathedral of the Children of the Cathedral. I don't know why they say Cathedral twice. We worship the Master and we yell a lot about peace and unity. It sounds kind of dumb, but the Master's real smart, so I guess it must be okay. Tell me more about the Master. I can't tell you that. The Nightkin would eat me. Fascinating. Alright. Well, that's it for this sort of opener area. I guess I can go check these side buildings before we head inside. There's nothing there, and there doesn't look to be anything in there either, so let's go on in. Alright, here we are. And it's actually a cathedral. Well, hello. Who are you? I do not speak to people at the point of a weapon. Lower it and we may talk. Hello again. I hope you found this place interesting. You know, every time I talk to someone, people keep repeating everything they say over and over again. I know. I have a tendency to do that too when I have nothing original to say. See you later. Ha! Okay. I'll keep my powder dry for now. Hello, friend. Will you sing a song of praise with me? Once I was wandering blind in a land that was so unkind. I hate to interrupt your hymn, but where might I meet the Master? He finds you when and where you least expect it. Praise the Master, praise the holy flame, praise the world.
Hello, my brother. May I be of service this glorious day?
Are you Laura? Can I ask you a few questions about the children?
Oh, I'm hardly an authority. You should see Morpheus, the high priest. I'm sure he can help you much more than I. Well, hello again. Are you just walking, or may I help?
Are you Laura?
I most certainly am. Did you want something?
Nicole sent me to talk to you.
Nicole? I'm so sorry. I don't believe I know anyone by that name.
Well, she told me to tell you Red Rider.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Follow me to a place where we can talk.
Let me see if there's anyone in here. Nope. Alright, Laura, where are you going? One of the more private ones I see. Reasonable.
So, what can I do for you now?
I need to ask you a few more questions.
Okay, but we have to hurry.
Is there a secret entrance into the inner sanctum of the church?
It's not the inner sanctum you want to enter.
Then what?
I followed Morpheus down a back secret staircase. The guy activates a secret door at the bottom.
Then what?
He uses this strange key to open it and disappears. I've never tried to follow him.
Do you know where this key is?
Well, I'd say he keeps it on him.
Will you show me the door now?
Well, of course.
Can I ask you a few more questions first?
Make it quick.
What have you learned about the Master?
Not much. The children worship him, and sometimes a huge vision of him appears in the main nave of the church.
So he's real.
Yes and no. I snuck up to the front one day, and I found a strange mechanical device with a lens under the altar.
Probably a hollow projector of some kind.
So I'm pretty sure this master is flesh and blood. And I also think I know where he is.
Where?
Every once in a while, Morpheus will go through a secret staircase leading below the church, and he enters a secret door with some kind of a key. I think the master's down there. Well, I'd say, well, of course. Make it quick.
What are the children's plans?
The children are setting up hospitals all over the place. I think they're trying to get people to trust them.
Is it working?
Oh, it sure looks that way. I mean, people are flocking to their church. Can't they see it's a fake?
How can I stop them?
Find the master and stop him. Yes and no. So, I'm every once in a while. Well, of course. Okay, but we have to hurry.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Waiting desperately for someone to use that pathetic line on me. It's not the inner... I've followed more...
Can you show me the door?
Well, of course.
Great, let's go. Yes, that's right. We're working for with the followers. And they have an inside woman. Unity. A monitor. Who's in charge here? You are in charge, friend, but the Master is your guide. Praise the Master. Praise the holy flame that lights our way. Okay. They all say the same thing. What about you two? I'm watching Laura. I've heard those before too. You want to talk to Tan? Fine, but if I hear the word praise, I'll kill you. I was looking for someone smart enough to tell me what's really going on around this joint. The Master wants peace, and he wants us to get it for him, so we're going to have fun. Capiche? Does the Master really want peace, or does he just want killing? Who knows? Who cares? I get to eat well, sleep in place, and sleep in peace, and kill some of the people who used to screw me over. You want something more from life? Sister Francis. Hi, I'm meditating. Did you notice? Can I help you? Sure, you notice anything unusual around here? Well, Father Morpheus hasn't given any sermons in such a long time. It's a pity because I so love his speeches, and everybody seems to be very busy with some crusade. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to meditating. Podium. Monitor. Monitor. Okay, so here I can see where lore is going, where the secret door is. Only Morpheus has the key to this door. Okay. So there it is. Let's explore the rest of the main level. Got a few more side rooms to check out. I think this is going to take more than one episode, which, frankly, it ought to. Empty shelf. Greetings, how can I help you? I do hope that you will take a moment to realize the significance of any future decisions you might make in regards to your soul. What do you have to trade? We have all sorts of special items to remember your trip to the Cathedral. These memories can't be bought cheaply, you understand. Flower, Nuka-Cola, Radex, Psycho, Fruit, Tool, Motion Sensor, Geiger Counter, Mentats, Antidote, Radaway. Nothing I need to buy. So we won't. Bye. Mach 4 computer. Generator. System seems to have locked up. Well, la-dee-da. Got another person in here. What is your problem, asshole? Maybe I put you to sleep, shithead. Do you put a lot of people to sleep, Doc? Nightkin prefer to do that. I give them chems sometimes. Nobody pays attention to Dr. Wu. They're all assholes. Now, you want to get fixed up? Just take a look and see what's busted first. You're healthy as a Brahmin, but not as bright. Get out of here, you hypochondriac asshole. Container's locked. I'll take your stems, as long as it doesn't aggro you. It doesn't! Hallelujah! Alright. More stems. We're going to be fighting the toughest enemies in the game in here. The Nightkin are not easy. We'll probably be fine. My quarters are not open to those who have not been consecrated. I must ask you to leave at once. I wanted to ask you about consecration. That is not my duty. Now be gone. Lasher. How dare you disturb me? Don't you know how important my position is? Get out! Wow. La-dee-da. You are a wicked creature. Admit it. There must be a better way to handle that. Forgive my intrusion, but I have important questions. Your words are true. Very well, I will help you, but be quick. Tell me about the cathedral. The Cathedral is a sanctuary for the human race. When the apocalypse fell on this foul city, the cathedral was spared, which allowed for the birth of the Master. Thus a healing darkness emerged from a terrible light. When I came, I saw this place lacked a moral center, and so I have endeavored to administer teaching pain to a place once consumed with idle pleasure. That is all you need to know. He's got booze. Well, I guess we can go upstairs. Alright, I see Nightkin. Oh. Come at me, bro. I think we're good for a stim. Alright, anybody drop anything useful? Stim packs and Rataway. A stealth boy, which I do not need. And a flamer. How about up here? Minigun. Nah. Plasma grenade. Ripper. Don't think I need any of that. Up to level 3. $32 hit points. Jesus fucking Christ. What's he packing? Must have been a plasma rifle, if I had to guess. Remember, we're at the level cap, so we don't really need to be chasing experience points anymore. Alright. First aid kit. Not useful. I don't need their stealth boys either. I already have one. Skill books. We're a little past that. Yep, one copy of every skill book in the game in here. Alright, onward. Gotta find this Morpheus. Why would you not go up the stairs? so confused. What the fuck? Thank you. And that was going to be a truly terrible glitch. Alright, we're at the top. I was going to target the Nightkin first. Well, ones that are in range anyway. Ah, it's Morpheus. And he's dead. Just playing with my hex count and my... Alright, good. Let's look through here. There's a stim pack. Here's where we can get electronic lockpicks at the very end of the game if you didn't do the Thieves' Circle. Container appears locked. Well, my goodness. We'll fix that in a hurry. Electronic lockpicks don't work. Tesla armor and a power fist. That's pretty good shit. But it doesn't do you a lot of good to pick something up this late in the game. I guess you could run, although you'd have to be able to kill Nightkin to get up here. And once you're able to kill Nightkin, Stealth Boy, buff out, motion sensor. And here we have... I need to look at Morpheus's stuff. Somewhere he's got something I actually need. Assault rifle, robes, super stim pack, 223 ammo, bunch of it. There it is, the COC badge. That's what I needed. Let's drop the excess in here as I claim his 2 stim packs. So what do I not need? Well, I don't need these security cards anymore. I don't need his assault rifle. I don't need his robes. I don't need the super stim. I don't need the ammo. I will want these badges. Alright, let's head back down to the main level then. Are they going to know? Is everyone going to be hostile? I don't think so. Alright, here we go. Wrong badge, I guess. Oh, come on. You unlock the door. There's a stealth Nightkin back here. As you can see. Oh. Maybe he won't turn hostile. Wonder if I can talk to him. That'd be wild. Nope, we do have to fight. Can I just bail? I sure can! Amazing. What if I go back upstairs? Nice. Okay, good. I wanted to explore this room. Flowers and a motion sensor. Did my boy drop anything? Stim packs! Please and thank you. Alright. Let's head down to the basement now. It's a big book of science. Same skill book we've seen. I'm not trying to pick up the bookshelf. I'm trying to search it. Oh hey, secret door. Who are you and what are you doing down here? Morpheus sent me with a message for the Master. Morpheus would not send a slag like you on such a mission. Guards! Well, fuck you, buddy. Thanks for opening your secret door for me. I see floaters and centaurs, and a floater and a centaur inbound. Master's pet. Oh, so these are special, even stronger ones, I'm guessing. How about searching the bookshelf? Dummy. Alright, well. Very useful that was. Small energy cell. I want that. Where'd it go? Yes, please. Very good. And what have we here? By God, it's the entrance to a vault. Come on, muties. Get those stems, we might need them. Who's in here? Nobody. Fascinating. It's locked. Well, wonder if I can handle that. What do you think? Stims! Science, this computer. Failed to learn anything. Try again. I think that was just a failed roll. Maybe not. Let's try these. Alright, well, onward, I guess. You see a computer, you see some pieces that might be human flesh. You fiddle with the computer for a moment, but can't get past the security system. Find an interesting data file on a secret base to the northwest. Aha! VDU. Alright. We're at half an hour, but we're very close to done. We only have 2 vault levels left, so I'm gonna just go ahead and finish it out in a longer episode. It'll be fine. Good even. And this vault has gross gunk on the walls. Let's check the main area. Alright. Start at the top left and go clockwise. What could go wrong? Well, hello. Who are you? You see Gideon, a normal-looking human. He's wearing a crown. Jason is a living god. Only the nullified may pass. Nullified? Are they somehow restricting your psychic powers by those devices you are wearing? Yes, the walls are alive with those that have gone before. Others like you are in the wall? Meeting of the soul, melded with to protect the master of all. I see. How do I protect myself from the protectors of the master? There is only peace in joining, the price, the pain. One must be blind, nulled. Well, I need to join. Where can I pick up one of those snazzy nullifiers? I will anoint you. I must give what I must not. Anoint? Anoint me with what? You gain 1,000 points for convincing the psyker to give you a nullifier. This is a psychic nullifier. A strange device constructed from an odd technology. It weighs 3 pounds. That does nothing. I think I need to... Is it something I wear? Does it replace my armor? Nope. Maybe I just need to be carrying it. The walls also have minds. I saw you. Tomorrow? Yeah, are you the experiments I'm looking for? What happened to them? What about the dogs of war? Great, how do I join? You cannot kill the genius of the all, you hef. I don't want to kill, I want to worship. No thanks. But we need, the psychic nullifier will help us when we're with the master. The asphalt shall run red, I will crush. What are you talking about? Only the powerful can pass, but they will be kept from passing. Can you show me how? Exactly. There's no place like home, no place like home, no place like home. Pacing back and forth. What about this place? Isn't this your home? My home is here. Yeah, it's here. This is my home. She jumps up and down. I am so happy. You can't believe how happy this makes me. I think I'm going to go punch the wall for a while. I'm tired. Okay. So we got the psychic nullifier. That's an important step. Well, Hello, assholes. Praying super mutant. Ha! Well, there you go. Praying child of the Cathedral. Super stim. I don't need that. Take your regular stim pack, though. Super Mutant Sergeant. Oh, look, he's got some caps of all things. Got some lockers in here. They're locked, of course. I got mad lockpick skills now. I wonder what good they thought money would do anyone at this point in the game. And it's possible to come here first. Like, you can do the last two main quest objectives in any order, technically. You can come here first and then go to the military base. I think the order we did it makes a lot more sense. I certainly think confronting the Master himself makes for a far better finale than messing around with his lieutenant in the military base. There's Mutie. Get dead, son. Oh, the scientists must be hostile, too. Well, pfft. That was Vincent. Oh yeah, mad scientist. There you go. Let's end them. Alright, what do we got here? Dean's Electronics. Big Book of Science. Caps. Microfusion cell. You see a mad scientist. He is working diligently on something. Who are you, and why are you wearing that suit? To himself. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Where have you seen a suit like this before? Oh, you know, when we got that last batch of pure strain humans in. I think there's still one in the holding pens. Why do you ask? No reason. How are the experiments going? It's not going well. I've been injecting the FEV directly into the pineal gland, but I'm not getting the results I'd hoped for. What results are you getting? The Master's truth is revealed, resulting in increased psychic ability. Shakes his head. But the poor souls become terminally insane and must be sequestered and nullified to keep them from harming themselves or others. Where are they being kept? In a room northwest of here. Is there anything else I can help you with? Yeah, what's FEV? What? That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. Looks at you suspiciously. Who are you, really? Oh, sorry, I've got to go now. I have no time for your tomfoolery. Yeah, you deserve to die. Looks Looks like we got prisoners down there. Maybe I can free some of them. They went for consistency in their maps in this game. At least when it comes to things like vaults, which I appreciate. So there are only 3 levels. So the next level is the last one. Can I talk to y'all? I cannot get there. Well, you see, force field emitter. I was able to tool with them in the military base. Cannot repair that. The prisoner stares blankly at the wall. What? No cowl to hide behind? Your traitorous nature is self-evident. I'm here to free you. You are cruel. Leave us alone. The prisoner stares blankly at the wall. Wonder if I can free him at one of the computers. Okay. Looks like yes to me. Nope. That's the same thing. Just another pointer to the military base. One more time. Alright. I guess that's it for here. So let's go to level 3. Okay. Well. Let's look around in here. Kill the human! Oh, angry robots. I didn't think the robots would be against me. Shows what I know. My inability to take a turn here is getting ridiculous. Alright. Clearly need to kill these extra fast ones. So these ones, they're generally... What? Oh, because I keep having to get up. That's why. Well, we'll be using some stims after this little encounter. That was wild. There we go. Okay, so they've got miniguns. I'm kind of lucky they didn't use on me. Well, there was the robot room. That was fun, wasn't it? Here's a mutant. A bunch of them are inbound from the living quarters, I hear them. This will be a good spot to wait them out. They're almost here. Sure do seem to be a bunch of them. Alright, you're first. Enjoy the privilege. The good news is they're very not smart. Tactically. You the last? Outstanding. Without a scratch. You love to see it. Don't need a super stem. I will take your regular stems. Although there's a chance that was our last bit of combat, believe it or not. These are all going to be locked, of course. Energy cells. Yep, they're both locked. Let's check it out. Caps. No longer useful, but that's fine. Stems. Don't really need it at this point, but I'll take the Rat Away and Rat X. Oh hey, more muties. They didn't all aggro. Amazing. Just most of them, I guess. Alright. Nothing I need. Locked. 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 Alright, let's unlock all three. Gatling laser and minigun. Rocket launcher and flamer. Stealth boy motion sensor Geiger counter. I don't need those either. I think that elevator goes to the master. Well, I might be wrong. Yeah, no, there's a door over to the east. Yeah, that would normally lead to the Overseer's chamber. The door is locked. Well, what can I do about that? You unlock the door and gain 65 experience points. What's in here? The door is locked. Once again. Does nothing. You were not able to pick the lock. That time I unlocked it. It's in here. There is a fourth level. It's down here. The door is locked. That does nothing. To the death, say the mutants. Super stem. Super stem. I don't need that. Regular will do. What is this, though? Computer console. Computer is labeled Atomic Access Computer. You are not skilled enough to defeat the security mechanism. This is a nuclear warhead. Well, holy shit. Okay, there's a nuke in the basement. An actual nuke. Anyway, since we're not worried about experience points now, I feel liberated and free to use the non-combat solution for dealing with the Master, which is kind of funny since I've slaughtered everything leading up to him. But bear with me. Let's just roll on in here. Oh, there's another door from the storage room. Locked, of course. Alright, we still got more muties. Super stem. Super stem. I don't really want super stems. Alright. Things are getting increasingly gross. Alright, y'all ready for the master? Let's do it. Yeah, alright, let's head to the Overseer's chamber. This looks lovely, doesn't it?
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
If you can prove to me that your Unity is the best course for humanity, then I will help you.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
Prove.
I can't know you represent the best future unless you prove it to me.
Very demanding for one in your tenuous position. But I can
Respect.
your needs.
So tell me,
The Unity will bring about the master race.
Master.
Master! One able to survive, or even
Thrive.
in the wasteland. As long as there are differences, we will tear ourselves apart fighting each other. We need one race.
Race.
One goal. Goal!
Goal.
One people to move forward to our destiny.
that race being the mutants, of course.
Of course.
Mutants are best equipped to deal with the world today.
Who else?
The ghouls?
Please.
Normals?
They brought nuclear death to us all. This will be the age of mutants.
You mean to change all the others into mutants as well?
All that,
Resist?
yes. And all those that are required for the
Unity.
as well. The remainder will be allowed to live out their days, but under Unity.
Control.
And protection.
But none shall breed, for they will be the last of their race.
You've got a problem with your master plan.
And what is that?
I happen to know that your mutants are sterile.
Preposterous.
The FEV2 virus doesn't destroy the reproductive organs of those it mutates.
Perhaps the virus didn't sterilize people once, but it does now.
Do you have proof?
Of course I do. Here it is. Vree's autopsy tape. Remember, I said that would be important.
This proves nothing. You will pay for your insolence.
Hey!
You think you can destroy me?
Destroy?
Me.
Oh, he wants to fight. Well, alright, buddy. Good night, dude. I must have, like, critically failed the speech check. $2.25 seconds. Alright, so this place is going to explode too. The speech check is made much easier if you actually have the autopsy tape, but I guess you can still fail it. Fine. He chose violence. If that be how it be, then that's how it be. Let's get out of here. 201 seconds. I wonder if I can tell Laura she needs to bail. Because she did seem like a nice girl. She's got to be one of these. Maybe she had the good sense to bail on her own. She doesn't seem to be here anymore. Okay, good. Well, let's get out of here then. Yep, alright. Off we go.
The death of the Master was the first major step towards ending his mad dream of conquest and enforced peace. But it is the destruction of the bats that neutralizes the mutant threat. Without the ability to create more mutants and enforce their harsh brand of justice, the mutant armies flee to the east, beyond the No Man's Land. The ghouls of Necropolis learn how to maintain the repaired water pump, and eventually rediscover many lost secrets of engineering. They form a business, selling this technology to other towns. The mutant armies, led into battle by the fierce super mutants, destroy the followers of the apocalypse.
It's because I took too long.
Pick over the followers' remains. In Shady Sands, Tandy helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the new California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land.
All the way back to Fallout 1.
Gillian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. The hub disperses before the might of the mutant army. Thanks to your persistence, the Raiders are destroyed as an effective fighting force and disband. None of the Raider survivors are ever heard from again.
That's not quite true. Cons are still around in New Vegas.
Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you?
You've done it. It's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. Man, I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Get fucked, douchebag. There are two ways you get that ending. You get it if you have bad karma, which I did not. You also get it if you took the bloody mess trade at the very beginning, which I did. Alright! That's Fallout. The OG. Thanks to everybody who nominated and voted for this game in the Patreon slot. It's always fun to get back to basics. Given that, you know, the Fallouts most people have played nowadays are the Bethesda titles, 3 in New Vegas and 4, and I realize New Vegas is not really a Bethesda title. Don't come at me in the comments. It's always interesting to me to see just how many of the ideas go all the way back to this very first game. Like VATS and the NCR and the Followers of the Apocalypse, and, you know, even in New Vegas, if you meet Marcus, he still talks to you about his early days in the Master's Army and all that kind of stuff. So, as far as the game itself, there's not much out there like the original 2 Fallouts. They're pretty rough around the edges, for sure. Lots of coding bugs, lots of glitches. The dialogue trees don't work right. The whole tell me about thing doesn't work at all. The time limits are stupid. Over-reliance on dice rolls can be a problem. There's just no reason a level cap character in hardened power armor should ever get one shot. So there's some silly shit for sure. I would give this game overall a 7 out of 10, just because the world it builds is really, really compelling. And at the very core of it, you know, the hex-based, isometric, turn-based combat system works really well, and there's so much to explore, and even if they're not very well coded and they're a little obtuse, the game does reward role-playing a lot. There's lots of different ways to get around a lot of problems. Or at least an effort was made, I'll put it that way. An attempt was made, I'll say that. So it loses a lot of points for stumbling in the execution of so many things, but on the flip side, I think that's kind of to be expected from the very first entry in the franchise way back in 1997. And I actually, in many ways, I greatly prefer this game to Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is much bigger, more ambitious, the scope is a lot larger, there's a lot more to do, a lot more going on, and it's coded better. But I don't like how silly Fallout 2 is. It's, it really kind of, I would say compared to this original game, it tries to be about 10 times funnier. It's way less serious, and, you know, that certainly has its fans. There are many people, at least before New Vegas came out, would have told you that Fallout 2 was the best game in the series. And I understand why they kind of like the levity, but I think, you know, if you look at Fallout 3, which is one of my favorite games, and even I think New Vegas kept this going, and New Vegas involved a lot of the original developers, and I think they kind of realized they needed a bit of a course correction compared to Fallout 2. For me, this game, 3, and New Vegas, they really have the right balance of dark, terrible post-apocalypse with just the right amount of levity injected. And I guess what I'd say is Fallout 2 is just, it's tonally totally different from every other game in the series. And so, you only have 2 old school Fallouts. There's definitely never going to be another one. There's the original and its sequel. Fallout 2 is much more competently designed. It executes its ideas a lot better. But I'm one of the people who didn't like the tonal shift toward more humor. And I really appreciated that Fallout 3 kind of reined it back in and took its tonal and atmospheric cues much more from the original game than its sequel. And like I said, if you look at New Vegas, granted I haven't played with Wild Wasteland enabled, but I think when the original devs, when so many of them came back to work on New Vegas, they were kind of on board with Bethesda's course correction more toward the tone of the original game, because Fallout 3 and Fallout 1, having, I have so much surface area with Fallout 3, and having just played Fallout 1, like, obviously, there's the shift to 3D, first person, all that stuff, the engine change, everything that necessitated, and just the inevitable design differences that are going to take place on a mechanical level when a completely new group of devs takes over. All that said, Fallout 3 feels like a sequel to Fallout, just in terms of like I said, the atmosphere, the world building, the tone, the direction, sort of the whole ethos of the game. Fallout 2 actually uses the same engine and has a lot of the same systems, but it kind of doesn't feel like a sequel to Fallout 1, which is a weird thing to say, because story-wise it's a direct sequel. That becomes clear about 2/3 of the way into Fallout 2. But, it's tonally and atmospherically so different that it doesn't feel the same when you're playing Fallout 2. And it very much feels, it has the same feeling playing Fallout 1 and Fallout 3. So, like I said, overall 7 out of 10 on this game. It does spectacular world building. I love the atmosphere. So many great ideas. I mean, this was the first entry in what has become a really brilliant franchise. I don't think we have a new video game on the horizon for a while. I'm recording this in August of 2022. But what I am looking forward to right now is Fallout's making the leap to the small screen. The Amazon TV series is in development at this moment. We've got some of the casting announcements, and they've leaked some set photos. And I'm just, what they created here, this universe, is really, really, really compelling, and I feel like there's just so many cool stories to tell, so many things to make with it, and this is where it all started. And as rough as it is around the edges, it's pretty good. It's fun. It can be unforgiving. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have to save scum. I pity the person who tries to do an Iron Man run of this game and happens to get critted by a super mutant with a minigun. But it's just, what a great universe. What a cool story. And it all started here in 1997. So that's gonna do it for me for this episode and for this series. That's it for Let's Play Fallout. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and the series, I hope you'll give the episode a like. I hope you'll drop a comment, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're interested, check out my Discord and my Patreon in the video description. Hold on. And that's it. There are no more credits. Stop looking. If you're interested, check out my Discord and my Patreon in the video description. We'll have selected a new game by the time this airs, obviously, but If you want to get involved in choosing games for the Patreon slot, of which Fallout was one, the Patreon is where that lives. Either way, I'm grateful for your time and attention. I really appreciate you and the fact that you watch. I'm running out of things to say. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Let's wait out the end of the credits. And there they are. Alright. Take care, everybody. See you in the next game.